Okay, so now let's talk about The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water.
Oh, you mean the fish monster movie?
Yeah, the fish monster movie. Guillermo del Toro's newest movie. After his last movie, I gotta say, Crimson Peak really disappointed me. I was really bummed in his gothic romance, and so much so that, like, I doubted him as a storyteller. I was like, I don't know if this guy might be a hack fraud.
You were really disappointed in him.
I was really disappointed. I mean, it's a personal problem, but, like, I was really disappointed, and so I was hesitant to see this movie. But I had a lot of friends who came to me, who were texting me, and they were like, oh, have you seen The Shape of Water yet? And I was like, I guess I should see it. So I went and saw it, I gave it a chance, and I was blown away. And, like, Guillermo del Toro totally redeemed himself.
What? You liked it?
I did. I really liked it.
I thought you were going to say the movie stinks.
No.
Because it does stink.
Well, you don't like it?
No. There wasn't nearly enough fish monster attacks.
Yeah.
Who makes a fish monster that is a love story?
Well,
please.
I liked it. I mean, maybe I'm a girl and I just like love stories, but I thought it was really sweet.
I liked it, Comic Book Girl. I find a story with an unconventional love interest to be personally appealing.
Is that right? Uh-huh.
Nah, shut up, Space Brain. Fish monsters are about violence and action. Not about kissing and...
I really liked it, guys. I really liked it. I thought it was really sweet. I thought Guillermo del Toro totally redeemed himself. He learned all of the lessons, like the mistakes that he made the last time. He didn't make them this time around. And again, he's doing a horror romance movie because his last movie was a gothic romance, but it was horror driven. And same with this one. And I like romance. I'm a girl. I'm a little bit into it. So I was appreciative of this entry. I thought that I love that it talked a lot about, you know, different people. Like, you have all of these people who are outsiders that all become friends. You know, you have a woman who's mute, you have a gay man, and you have a black woman. And they're all friends, you know, like, they have their little deal going on. And you have a fish monster, and, like, he's the ultimate outsider. And so these outsiders help the ultimate outsider. And I also love the fact that sexuality was present in this film, at the forefront of this film. It's a fairy tale for adults, where...
Wasn't enough nudity.
Look, okay, there was a lot of nudity. What are you talking about? There's so much fucking titties in this movie?
If you're gonna have fish monster action, you gotta fill it in with TNA, and there wasn't either enough.
What? There was so many fucking tits in it. There was so much titties and ass in this. Like, anyway, whatever. Don't listen to him. It was amazing. In fact, what's-her-face,
I appreciated that the lead did the nude scenes.
Yeah, and she had a banging body, and good for her. She looked great. So I was like, yes, girl, get it. Fucking get it. And also that fish monster played by Doug Jones. I love that guy. I have had a crush on his characters since Hocus Pocus. He was like Billy Bones in that, and I had a crush on his character there. Then I had a crush on, like, the Silver Surfer in that terrible Fantastic Four movie, and he was that. I had a crush on Abe Sapien in the Hellboy movie. He was fucking Abe Sapien.
This was my most disappointing movie of the year.
Yeah, and what would you, I mean, I guess just more blood.
What would I do?
Yeah.
I would have the fish monster kill everybody.
Kill everybody, even his love interest.
Yes, even his love interest.
Especially her.
Yes, and he kills the whole town, and then...
Before or after they mated?
Well, during.
It's usually the female that's eating dudes' heads off, but whatever.
Well, you just wait till I make my fish monster to make up for this.
I don't know, I thought it was sweet. Whatever.
I did too.
Yeah, I just really liked Michael Shannon's performance. I loved his character's motivation. I totally, like, felt it. I was totally in there with him. And even though he was ultimately the real monster in the film, like, the fish monster, that wasn't the real monster. Michael Shannon was the real monster. But I still had compassion for him. And, you know, I see where he's coming from. I mean, he's just been, like, fucking twisted by all this, like, mad pressure he's had on him his whole life for being a dude, you know? It's like, I get it.
Are you saying that the pressures of 1960s society to be the ideal man were too much for him, and that's what drove him to be such a jerk?
Well, yeah, absolutely. It totally twisted him as a person, and it's like it's an unrealistic expectation to have on a human being, you know, to be this ultimate, I always get shit done, like, oh, I'm fucking, you know, it's like, it's too much. Like, nobody's like that. Everybody's human beings, and...
And now we're going to take your questions live about the failed fish monster movie.
Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water.
Tell me, what do you think, Internet?
Ask her anything.
Hey guys.
And we're back.
We're back. Hi. We're back. Hi. So, Fish Monster movie.
Fish monster movie.
Yeah. I was at first, like I said, I really was like super bummed on that other movie, and I was like, this guy, I don't know about him. But then I saw this, I was like, okay, good. Like, he figured it out. He figured it out. What did you guys think of The Shape
Let's
of
take
Water?
some questions from the internet.
Guys think? You tell me. What did you think? I'm gonna take a little.
A lot of these are not questions.
I know, like this is all experimental for us. So this is kind of having fun here tonight. We're just gonna see.
Yay titties. That's not a comment.
I
But
know,
yay titties.
but
Am I right, Jason?
Hey, yay
Woo!
titties. You know, like who doesn't like titties? I think that they're really. I mean, that's like one of the first things we all come in contact with, like as human beings, is the titty, like our mom's boob, and so it's very comforting for. I think that's why everybody likes titties so much.
Eric Espinoza asks,
what
are your thoughts on Disney buying 21st Century Fox?
What are my thoughts on Disney buying 20th Century?
You haven't talked about that at all. That's big news.
I know. Well, I don't really want to talk about it because I heard that like Congress or something, like the government was maybe going to try to block it, and so I don't want to get too excited or not excited or whatever the fuck I'm going to feel about it. Anything could happen. So until like it's official, like I don't think it's Facebook official yet. So I have been kind of withholding my judgment until it's like Facebook official because I feel like it's not official yet. So we'll see. But
But if it did happen, what would you do? Poop your pants?
If it did happen, I mean, I have a lot of feelings about it. I have a lot of layered, complex feelings about it, and I'm still kind of processing them. And on one level, I'm so excited for the mutants to come home. I want the mutants in the MCU. I've been saying this for 5 years, ever since I've been on YouTube. Like, I really want to see the mutants back home where they belong, because they belong in that universe. And some people, like, who don't read the comic books, they don't realize that in the Marvel universe, like, all of them are in a shared continuity. So the mutants are a part of the same continuity as the Avengers, as the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, they're all a part of one continuity. Unless they're, like, Ultimates or something, but that's a whole other bag of cats. So, so I'm excited to have, I want to see my X-Men done right, and I feel like Kevin Feige and the good people over at Marvel, Disney, could do a good job with that. And I think it needs to be restarted anyways, because we need to get away from that other trash. But at the same time, I'm really conflicted because now, like, they own, like, Alien and Predator. So what does a Disney Alien and Predator movie look like? Like, what does that mean? Like, I don't...
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
You just got me excited.
Why? I mean, would you want to see a Disney... I mean, because they're going to have to make another division of Disney that is not called Disney, that it's called something else, but is still a part of them, and that does the R-rated movies. Like, they're going to have to do that and branch out. And, okay, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. So we'll see. But again, I don't know. Anything could happen. I feel like we live in a universe of possibilities. Like
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen, guys. Anything could happen.
Remember when you were talking about Spider-Man coming into the Marvel?
Yeah!
And then it happened?
And then I was, like, so crazy because I was like, yeah, everyone wants to see Spider-Man in the MCU. And then it fucking happened. So it's like... Am I gonna get this wish too? You know, like dare I get excited here? And that's another reason though that I don't want to get too excited is because like I just don't want to like be like really pumped and then have my, heart broken because it doesn't happen or something.
So that's why you haven't talked about it that much?
Yeah, that's why I haven't talked about it that much. That's why I haven't talked about it.
Actually, you haven't talked about anything all month, so...
I know, but I've been working on...
Where have you been?
I've been working on Watchmen box logistics. I've been working on ordering, like, everything that goes in the Watchmen box, making sure that it's getting here, making sure the vendors are paid, making sure that it's showing up to the distribution warehouse, going to the warehouse, like, updating all of the people who bought one through emails, letting them know what's going on. Like, and it's...
So you're saying the show turned into a shipping operation?
It did. It turned into a shipping operation because there's only so many things I can do at once, and this is like a really big project, so I have to put all my eggs in this basket. Plus I'm tired, so it's like it's all I can do right now. I can't do, it's too much to do more than that. I signed all the books. I did that. I smashed that in like 2 days. I felt really good about that, but that was really draining. That was a lot of stuff. But I'm like so happy, and we're like almost done. We're a little behind, but as of like 2 days ago, like everything came in. Everything's in. We just have to give them the CSV files, and then they can start printing out the shipping labels, slapping them on, getting them out the fucking door for Watchmen Club in February.
Okay, so Mark Cruz has a question for you. He says, what did you think about the Infinity War trailer?
Oh, that's a good one. What did I think about the Infinity War trailer?
Do we have to go to the next bit now?
No, we have 5 minutes to talk about the Infinity War trailer.
Oh!
Yeah, so the Infinity War trailer. All right. You know, I'll be there. I'll do it. It looks cool. Like I did like seeing all the different
What are you talking about? It was amazing.
I mean, I'm just not getting on that hype. Like I'm tired of that hype train. It's like hype every day. I'm like I can't. It's too much hype.
Well, when has one of these movies let you down?
I mean, I just have other things I have to put my energy into. I've put all my energy into Watchmen box logistics. I don't have energy for this trailer right now.
You can't afford to just be excited about a trailer.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Well, I've got plenty of energy. I'm excited about.
Well, I mean, I'm excited. I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm not like, it's not giving me life necessarily. It doesn't give me life.
It's giving me life.
It's not giving me life.
I thought it was pretty good.
Even Space Brain liked it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think it looks good too. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. I'm just saying. So it's fine. But yeah, I like seeing all the teams coming up, you know, and then although
I like the Hulkbuster suit.
Why don't we ever have, like, why is Thanos never wearing his helmet? Is he like, they just ditch the helmet like entirely and he's just bald this whole time? Because I saw that thing where someone like photoshopped him to look like Homer Simpson, and it looked really funny. And I was like, he does look like bald Homer Simpson. His big stupid face. It's really funny. Yeah. So yeah. By the way, shout out to the 2,000 peeps on the internet. Thank you guys for joining us again. I'm having so much fun. Thank you for spending your New Year's Eve with me. I threw a party on YouTube, and 2,000 people showed up.
Harsha asks about the disaster artist. We're going to talk about it later, right?
Well, yeah, we're talking about the disaster artist later, and we'll have, I mean, we totally have time to talk. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
You didn't answer any questions about the Fish Monster movie.
Oh, well, did you have a question about the Fish Monster movie? I didn't see any questions, but I wasn't really looking either. I'm bad.
Somebody asked if you thought it was Guillermo del Toro's passion project.
I don't know about passion project. I think he's passionate with a lot of his projects. I think he genuinely has passion for his art and the stuff that he makes. And I think that and again, this is actually more, he probably put a little bit more into this one because it was more his, whereas like Pacific Rim was something like that was, even though he put a lot of passion into it, it wasn't something that he's, I don't know, done this big development thing. And like, the thing is he was really inspired by the creature from the Black Lagoon. He saw that when he was a kid, but he saw this image of the creature and this woman in this like white, you know, bathing suit. And he as a boy, he wanted them to get together. Like he thought they looked like an amazing romantic couple. And of course that doesn't happen in that movie. And so this was his, like, fulfilling his own boyhood wish of shipping these two characters. And like, it's kind of his own, elevated fan fiction. Which I like, because there's a lot of, there's a lot of ships that I have that I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to make a movie about that and like ship those characters later.
So they're just going to live underwater for the rest of her life?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. She has gills, so...
Oh, wait, don't spoil it.
Well, fuck, man. I already said, live life. It's fine. You know what? It's not going to ruin the movie if you know the spoiler. Okay, this isn't like that. It isn't like, oh, this big... It wasn't The Sixth Sense, okay? It's like, get over it. Like, everyone with your spoilers, it's like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Okay.
Riddle
Flow-On asks,
Okay.
Ready Player One. He wants to know what you thought about it. The trailer.
Oh, okay.
Well, did you watch that trailer or not?
Well, I did watch that trailer, and there's a lot of stuff in the trailer that wasn't in the book. Like, those, like, Akira's bike, and, like, a shit ton of stuff. Like, I don't think the,
You read the book of this?
Yeah, well, I listened to the audiobook, actually. I didn't read it. I listened to the audiobook.
Well, that's the same thing.
Will Wheaton did the narration. Actually, he was perfect narrator. Like, this was, like, a perfect, like, project for him. He was really good. And I really enjoyed the book. I thought it was cool. It was, like, really, like, oh, wow, this is what, like, the internet... If the internet and VR, like, collided, like, and, like, this, I'm like, yes, this makes sense to me. Like, because normally when people tell me about that, I'm like, I don't care. Who cares? But then I was like, oh, if it's like this, okay, I get it. This is really cool. So, but I don't know. I mean... I'm not that hyped on it though. Again, I'm really not that hyped on like a lot of stuff. I'm just not on that hype train. I'm just not on that hype train right now. So.
Well, here's something to get hyped about.
What?
Jeremy Massler asks, "Do you believe in UFOs?"
Do I believe in UFOs? Well, I've never seen one, but I'm open to it, and I would like to go to the desert with some friends and like meditate and bring some crystals, and then just like meditate on like UFOs showing up, and then like see if anything like shows up in the sky, and like have like some cameras ready to take pictures and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. I would like to try it. So, but I think that there is alien life out there in the universe. I think that the universe is far too big. It's like we live in a universe of possibilities, and like everything that can happen will happen. And so, like if you have that, and if you believe that, then you believe that of course there are other species out there. It's
not me.
It's improbable for there to not be, in my opinion.
Aliens, yeah, right.
Anyways, we gotta cut to our. We got more things to talk about. We're cutting to.
Let's totally go to our next totally live segment.
Our totally live segment. Cut to, right now. Just in a second,